Hello, everyone. This is Jim from Reyee International Marketing Department. Today, I want to introduce a new sales tool to you, the hands-on webinar. Speaking of customer coverage, the most common method we've used in the past is on-site workshops. Over the past 5 years, we have reached hundreds of thousands of customers through numerous on-site workshops. But how efficient is this method? For example, in 2024, as you can see in this chart, on-site workshops only reached 10% of registered users. This means that about 90% of customers did not receive our product updates and technical training last year. Why is this case? The main reason is the high cost. To hold an on-site workshop, we need to rent a venue, prepare meals, and if it's another city, both speakers and participants have to pay for travel. Even in the same city, travel time can exceed an hour. A 2-hour workshop may end up taking 4 hours due to waiting. For participants, the cost is also high. Based on our calculations, in Europe and Latin American countries, the cost per participant in each on-site workshop would be as high as $100. During the pandemic, when everyone was staying home, webinars became the most common method for customer outreach. Compared to offline workshops, webinars have several advantages. Plug and play. Webinars don't require a venue, just a computer. With a prepared webinar toolkit, organizers can hold a 40 minutes webinar anytime, anywhere. Easy invitations. Since the participation cost is low and the duration is short, participants don't need to commit too much time to attend a webinar. They may even join according to their availability. Participate anywhere. Since the webinar is online, participants don't need to spend time traveling. They can join from home, the office, or even during breaks at a customer site. Low cost. With no venue, meal, or travel expenses, the cost of a webinar is much lower than the on-site workshop. The only cost is usually the prizes in Lucky Draw. Webinars have so many benefits, so why are people reluctant to use them for customer outreach now? The key issue is engagement. Traditional webinars are usually one-way lectures, where the host talks from the start to finish. Since participants are not on-site, many distractions can cause them to lose focus. Without engagement, the value transmission is weak, which is why people don't want to hold webinars anymore. In contrast, hands-on webinars include interactive segments. During the webinar, participants can follow the host to experience the configuration using Reyee Cloud virtual project features. This two-way interaction significantly improves engagement, reducing distractions and leading to better outreach results. Let's take a look at the process of a typical hands-on webinar. First, we reserve a 5 to 10 minutes for participants to download and install Ruijie Cloud application and check in. This is very important, as only registered participants can move on to the experience section. Next, we can start with a brief 2-minute company introduction. Since webinars often target new customers, this part is necessary. Then, we move into the main topic of the webinar, solutions for a specific scenario. We begin with a 3-minute overview of the scenario, the needs, the customer pain points, and a summary of our solution. Next comes the core of the webinar, the hands-on experience. We recommend covering no more than 3 experience points in each webinar to keep the session under 40 minutes, which is the typical maximum of online attention. Each experience point has 3 parts: describing the pain point to resonate with audience, demonstrating the solution to show its effectiveness, and allowing the participants to try it themselves for an aha moment that enhances value transmission. After explaining the value points, we spend 2 minutes recommending product portfolios for the scenario. Depending on the scale and requirements, there may be different product portfolios, and we explain each product's features. Finally, we leave a few minutes for a quick Q&A, a lucky draw, and the interest collection. And the webinar concludes. As mentioned, in a hands-on webinar, every selling point consists of 3 parts. We try to use videos for explanations to make it easier for the speaker. However, playing videos does not mean the speaker stops talking. In fact, the speaker's pauses and additional commentary during the video help maintain the audience attention and highlight their expertise. For the hands-on experience part, we record demonstration videos so that the speaker doesn't need to screen share from their phone. They can simply play and pause the video as needed. The reason for this is that if the hosts need to perform the demo in the same time, check if attendees are following along, it becomes nearly impossible. By using video playback, the host can stay calm, focus on progress of the participants, and answer questions, improving the experience. We have also developed different virtual projects on Ruijie Cloud application for different webinar topics. This ensures that the key experience points can be demonstrated within corresponding virtual project. Follow-up after the webinar is also crucial. We provide complete data support for each webinar. You can see how many people participated, how many experienced the function, and their progress, along with the contact details of all participants for further follow-up. To make it easier for you to invite customers, we provide several webinar invitation templates. You can easily modify them to suit your specific webinar and share them on social media or send them by email. After each hands-on webinar, we recommend uploading the playback to your YouTube channel. This allows customers who didn't attend to watch it later, providing further outreach. All these functions are available through the newly added Workshop 2 section on Ruijie Cloud application. Be sure to create your new webinar here. We also have some key tips for you. Duration. Better be less than 40 minutes. Otherwise, attendees will lose focus. The number of key selling points should be limited to fewer than 3. Don't overload the webinar with too much content. Set a fixed time. For example, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. every Tuesday. This saves resources on invitations and attracts walk-in attendees. Keep the number of attendees small, with more interaction. Less than 10 attendees is recommended so that you can engage with each one and answer more questions. Focus on a small, detailed topic. A focused topic is more attractive than a broad one. Introducing a detailed solution is better than a general topic. These are the topics we have now, and they are regularly updated. To better support you in hosting hands-on webinars, we have prepared a complete set of tools, including training on using Zoom, PPT slides for each topic, including several explanatory videos, training on how to conduct hands-on webinars, process guides, invitation templates, and a team to develop and maintain the content and the software. Finally, let's summarize the advantages of hands-on webinars. Attendees are more focused due to the short duration, fewer selling points, smaller scale, and hands-on experience. The experience is better because of the hands-on webinar have some interactions. The efficiency is higher because of the lower cost, higher frequency, easier invitations, and ultimately more sell-out. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy the new hands-on webinar and use it effectively to quick grow your business.